Hello everyone and welcome to Tuesday. I am in the car and it is daytime. My dad is driving. Mal is not yet home from work. That can only mean one thing. Craigslist. We got a deal, I guess you could call it. We got a lot of stuff and I haven't even had a chance to go through exactly what's in there. I knew what most of it was. And it was worth what I paid, so whenever I get it home I'll actually lay it out and show you guys. But I got a good deal as far as I'm concerned, so maybe fair deal, but pretty good deal. Alright, so now I'm back home and I've had a chance to kind of lay everything out so you can see exactly what I got, and I'll go ahead and start by saying I paid $100, which I feel is pretty good because I'm going to show you exactly what I got. This is what I got for $100. Not too shabby, I think. There's two Super Nintendos. There's only hookups for one, but two Super Nintendos, three Super Nintendo controllers, two N64 controllers, the N64 and the hookups for that. No expansion pack. It's just the regular jumper pack, not the better one, the orange one. There's quite a few N64 games. I'll just kind of pan down so you can see what the titles are. A few gems in there, and a whole lot of Super Nintendo games. Just pan down these so you can see them. There are quite a few of them. And in total, I think there's near as a hair 50 games. 45. Okay, pretty close. So 45 games, 3 consoles, 5 controllers. Not really all that bad. There's a few games here I already have. And the ones I already have, I'm just going to clean up and take the player's choice. I have Mario Party 2, I have Jet Force Gemini, I have Pokemon Stadium 2, I think I have Mayhem, I have Revenge, I have Banjo-Kazooie and NFL Blitz. Some of these I actually don't know if I have or not already because I have so many Super Nintendo games. I know I don't have, or I know I already have these. I have that, obviously I have that. Is there any other ones here? No? I think I don't know. Well, there's 2 copies of Mortal Kombat here, so I think that one's in better well, that one doesn't have anything on the back. I'm not sure which one's worse. I think Jarrett said he was going to give me a copy of Mortal Kombat 2, so I don't know. So I don't need these. So those are all trade-ins. And then the other ones are just new games, and the games that I already have are actually worth more than the other ones, I would say. So I don't know. I should be able to do pretty good off of this. I'll probably take these into Player's Choice along with the consoles. Consoles are dirty, so I'm going to clean them up. I don't want to give Player's Choice bad stuff, and I'd like it to be clean so they don't have to clean it. So I'm going to work on that in the next day or so, but I'm happy. Pretty good friggin' deal for $100. That's it's roughly $2 a game and also getting 3 free consoles, so I'd say it worked pretty well. What are you doing back there? What are you eating? Okay, that's my flip sock. You don't need to be taking that. Sometime later, I actually got everything all cleaned up. Everything I'm going to sell, at least. The stuff that I'm going to keep, well, do that another day. This is the bag. This is the bag of all the stuff that I am going to be trading into Player's Choice. It is all clean, so it looks all nice. Oh, this is the consoles and the cables. These are the games, so pretty good, pretty good. I mean, I would say that all in all, everything was probably valued at 2 or 3 times what I paid, which was pretty good. I mean, I'm going to take a little bit of a hit on it just for the fact that I didn't need some of the stuff, so I'm going to be trading it into Player's Choice, but still. I mean, these 4 stacks of games are all games I didn't have, so quite nice, quite nice. Anyway, let's make our way out here because the poor little kitten is crying. Hey, bud. The other thing I worked on this evening was finalizing my old computer. Moving everything over. I moved over the last few files, and then I had to open the computers up and move around a few things. For example, my Blu-ray drive was in the old computer. It needs to be in the new computer. When I did that, I took the DVD drive that had been sitting on the shelf in there for several months and put it into the old computer again. I also needed my footage drive, which is generally where I record my capture card stuff. And up to this point, I've just been doing it on my 1 terabyte drive, which I'm using for all these other files, so I was running out of room real quick, so I needed to move that over. And now that that's moved over, and I've recorded some stuff on it tonight, we're pretty set. Also, Sagan, is that you? Because like, you make a noise. I don't know what your deal is. Also, something interesting I'll throw out. We moved them tonight from 1 can of food a day to 2. And the reason we did that is because they eat a lot of dry food, and Kepler has a problem with dry food because when he throws up, it's nothing but dry food. So we decided to move them up a little bit because they were sharing together, both of them, 1 can of food a day. And they don't go hungry. I mean, there's dry food all the time available for them to eat. But we decided we'd go to 2 cans, which means at one point in the morning, usually about 10, and one point in the evening, usually about 6, they each get half a can of food. So I think that's going to work a little better for them. They weren't used to that, and they had half a can this evening, and they almost went into a food coma. Like, they were not used to that much food, and they just kind of slept the rest of the evening. They were like, man, I'm full. So they'll probably have a big old poopy later, which I'm not super excited about, but whatever. We're getting closer to that goal of them using the toilet, which I am excited about. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Today we had a crazy Craigslist haul, and I was really excited about it. Wanted you guys to know, and hopefully we'll get over to Player's Choice maybe this weekend to be able to actually trade that stuff in. So thanks for watching, and let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?